Hola, hola, hola. Hello, 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 my beautiful planner babe divas. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl here, Daniela, la planning diva. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me here today. I really appreciate it. It is actually currently Tuesday. I'm taking a little lunch break right now to film my work planner setup. Usually I like filming these videos Monday morning, bright and early Monday morning to kick off the week, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. I'm not able to get to it in time. And so I'm here Tuesday at lunchtime to plan out the rest of my week. So let's get into it. And it is July the 2nd, so we are officially into our July start planners. I'm so excited because I am getting into my my new July planner this week. So that's why I'm a little bit bummed that I wasn't even able to get into it on Monday morning. And we started off on the first of the month as well, which just speaks to my planner babe heart. But yeah, there's a lot going on today. I'm going to be setting up my new work planner with all my July start planners. I'm going to be setting up my weeklies. So let's get started. Okay, so right now, my work planner, I always go over this, but I always like to kind of recap the structure of my work planner before I jump into the video, just in case this is your first time watching. But my work planner, right now I'm using a big happy planner. The cover is from the Boardwalk Ice Cream. I love it so much. I have two planners in here, Frankenplanned. I have a couple of months of my research planner, my scientific research planner, and I was using the Squad Goals planner up until it ended at the end of June. And now I'm going to be moving into my Playful Pups lined vertical planner, which I've never used a lined vertical for work before. I have never used a big lined vertical. I used a lined vertical in the classic size really briefly a few years back for, I called it my current events planner. And it was where I kind of kept track of the news and kind of motivated myself to keep up with current events and stuff. So it was kind of like a journaling planner for me. I have a few months in here, but I think I'm going to add a couple of more months in here from this planner and then take out the rest of the Squad Goals planner. And then the second planner that I have in here, after some filler paper and some daily sheets and my whiteboard, I have my teaching planner in here. And I was using the seasonal teacher planner, and this is for all of my teaching activities. This was also a year-long planner. It ended at the end of June here, and I will be going into the Kell of a Plan teacher planner. I'm very excited about this. This one, it's so beautiful. It's so perfect. I love how like colorful and bright and whimsical it is. It definitely gives me like kindergarten teacher vibes, which I absolutely love, although I definitely teach adults, not kindergartners. Anyways, I love the inside cover of the Boardwalk Ice Cream. So that's the setup for my work planner. Let me pull this out. And then this little hardcover shell is a little DIY project that I made using the shell of the Work Plus Life big planner. It was the one with like the beigey color, the beige pink color. And I covered it in scrapbook paper, added a bunch of stickers on the back, some postcards on the inside, some quote cards, and of course I have some just little cheat sheets that I have tucked away in here for easy reference. Let me put this away for now. And then I have my planner here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, and I just realized, okay, never mind. I was going to say, do I not have a 2024 yearly calendar? I do. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all of my Squad Goals stuff. This was a good planner. It served me well, but it is time to let it go. So I actually have compiled all of my squad goals months back into the planner itself, and I'm going to retire this one. I think it's such a beautiful planner, but when I finish a planner completely from from one end of the year to the other end of the year, I kind of feel like it deserves to be retired, even though I do love the cover a lot. I don't know, something inside of me wants to just give this, like, just retire this planner and, like, have it always be the planner that that I used in that year. I don't know if that makes any sense, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm probably going to store this planner away in my office with all my other retired planners, and I'll just officially retire this cover and these discs. Okay, and I'm definitely going to be doing a flip through of this entire planner soon, because this is one of the only planners I've ever completely used from one year to the next. I've used the entire thing, so I'm very proud about that. Let's put that away. Okay, so now, so I don't really change up my name page or the year at a glance, because I like to use the one that I'm currently using right now. And actually, I get away from using the year at a glance. Sometimes I'll use it, and then sometimes I won't, and then a lot of the times I'll just kind of jot down some notes here and there, but it's not very extensively used. So I do want to decorate this more, but yeah. Okay, let's just actually start from the beginning, and then I want to really make sure this is like set up nicely. Okay, so name page, this is going nowhere. I love my Winnie the Pooh name page. Love the inside cover of the Boardwalk ice cream. I don't really like the outside cover, or yeah, both of the outside covers. I feel like they chose the most boring design from the entire Boardwalk ice cream line to make the front cover of this, but I love the inside cover so much. So name page staying. I want to cover this up because I don't necessarily need the 2023 calendar anymore, but that's a project for a future date. And then I have the Cozy Critters vision board, which I keep on wanting to use and I never do. So that's another project for another day. Then I have the 2024 calendar, and then this year at a glance is from the Squad Goals Planner, and they have it until this December. So I'm just going to hold on to it until then. And then I just have the July overview. Okay, so I guess I can pull this page out. Didn't use this. I guess I'll have to leave the July 2023 overview in here. Let's pull this out. So this page right here, yeah, this was definitely a week that I was not working, so that's why it's blank. Okay, sticky note dashboard looks good. And then we jump into my Playful Pups planner. And actually, I'm kind of tempted to change up the cover. I might do that right now, actually. I was gonna hold on to this because I feel like I just switched into that Boardwalk ice cream planner, but I kind of want to like celebrate the fact that I am in a July start planner now, and I'm going to pull for these covers. So cute. I'm kind of tempted to switch the gold discs for the plastic pink glitter discs that this planner came with, but that seems like a lot of work right now. So I think I'm gonna leave it, and I think it looks cute with the gold discs as well. Okay, so there we go. Really, really cute. Love it so much. And then we start with the month of July. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we have 2024, 2025 perpetual calendar. I'm kind of tempted to just start with this one. I'm kind of tempted to just pull for these. I might do that because it's nice to just start fresh. I might have to transfer some information from here, from this calendar, over to this calendar. But that's fine. Yeah, I might go ahead and just start here. So let me pull this. I might do that later though. I won't do it here on camera, but I'll tuck in my bookmark there, and then that way I can have the July overview, and then the July divider, always stay positive. July monthly, I have a big conference going on at the end of July, so that's going to be a lot to prepare for. It's currently the 2nd. Yeah, and then we have a month of lined vertical, and then August. This is my last month with my current position, and I'm hoping by September the 1st I can start a new job. And yeah, so we'll be, you know, in a completely different position in September, or I will be unemployed and looking for work. So let's hope for the former. Okay, so there we have July, August, September. I'm also hoping to carry 6 months at a time for this planner. So I'm going to plug in October, November, and December. Okay, perfect. So there we go. Really cute dividers. Love the September one. Sorry, I can't. I have plans with my dog. Time you spend with your pets is never wasted. And then the little corgi in the corner there. So that's until December. Then I have some stickers, a little folder with stickers and little stationery things. And then I have a bunch of notes here, and I'll just leave this. I don't necessarily want to pull these out yet. Well, let me pull this one out. I don't need this. I'll leave this one in here as well. And then, yeah, we just have a bunch of dailies. Let's pull these out. These are ones that I made myself on Canva. And then we have just some smaller pieces of paper, daily schedules, some block pad notes, and then my whiteboard. Okay, and then we have my teaching section. And then I'm gonna finally pull out all of these months. Well, I only have May and June left here. So I'll pull this out. I wasn't able to read a lot of articles this past week, so this is kind of blank. I kind of want to leave this in here though, because let's just move it on. I was gonna say I kind of want to leave it in here because some weeks I do manage to read a lot of articles and take notes on them, and I like using the right hand side of my teacher planner to take notes of any articles I've read for my own education, and the left hand side is all of my like to-dos for my classes. But sometimes, some weeks, I'm not able to get to reading articles and taking notes, but then other weeks I do have more time, and then I run out of room in the, you know, in the week that I'm working in, and then what I'll do then is I'll like spill over into previous weeks and fill up pages. So I'm kind of tempted to leave this page in here, but I also kind of just want to start fresh. So let's just start fresh. Let's take this out. And then for these pages for my teacher planner, I tend to not keep my teacher planner. I'll like toss the pages, but I'll usually keep the dividers. But in this instance, I kind of like the spreads that I made for May and June. So what I might do is I might just tuck these into my squad goals planner here. And I'll just hold on to these as a reminder of the months of May and June, because I really started teaching pretty consistently again in May. And so I kind of want to remember that. And I think I'll retire these two dividers as well. So I'll just tuck those into there. And yeah, I'll just leave that like that. Okay, so now we have my teacher planner here. And like I said, I'm using the Kelova Plan Big Teacher Planner. I might go ahead and pull for these like pages in the beginning, like the name page. This is your year. That's so cute. Love her designs. And then we have the calendar, important dates, parent communication. I don't necessarily need these pages. Again, I tend to teach adults, and so that's not necessarily something that I engage in, but that's fine. So we have July, August, September. And actually, I think I might just leave the months like this. I'm only going to include July, August, and September for this planner because our semester ends at the end of August, beginning of September. I think we were supposed to technically end at the last week of August, but because classes got delayed, classes got rescheduled, we had to push it back into the first week of September. And I'm likely going to be taking a good break after this semester ends, just because I'm gonna need a break. I need to relax a bit, and so I probably won't start teaching until a few months later. And so I think I might just hold off here and then see what happens. And then lastly, I have some checklists in the back. These do come in handy. So I just have those in the back, and I think that's how we're going to leave this planner here. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do before I start setting things up is I want to change my bookmarks. I've had these bookmarks for a long time now, and I feel like it's time to change it up. I was using this one for the longest because I wanted it to match my squad goals big happy planner, but now we're no longer in the squad goals, so it's time to change up the bookmark. Okay, I think after going through all of my dividers, I'm thinking of using this wrong girl you're going places divider. I just think it's super cute. It kind of gives me summer vibes because all the girls are in their cute little outfits. And yeah, I definitely feel at this point in my career that I am on to bigger and better things. And I'm really trying to manifest the next step in my career right now. Being on the job market is always so stressful. And especially when there's like a deadline for your current job, your current contract ending. And I really want to stay positive and really believe in myself. And so this bookmark is definitely kind of giving those vibes of, boss babe, believe in yourself. So I think I'm going to go with that one. And then for my teaching planner, I think I'm going to go with, let's see. I do really like this bookmark, but I kind of want to switch it up. So I'm going to go with another Mickey bookmark. This Mickey and Minnie floral bookmark. This is one of my all-time favorite designs ever, with the green with the daisies. It just looks so cute. So I'm going to grab for that one. And then I actually also want to just like stick a bookmark here in the middle for daily pages. And I think I'm going to go with this bookmark right here that says hello beautiful. And actually I want to pull these stickers out. My coworker gave me these. These are Pugly stickers, so adorable. But I think these are going to go in my household planner, not my work planner. So I'll pull those out. Okay, everything else seems like it is in order. So I think the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my weekly. And I need to pull out my paper pad as well. So let's start off with, as how we always do, setting up my weekly goals and also setting up everything that's going on this week. Okay, and then for a sticker book, I'm going to go with Opal Mountain. This is one of the newer sticker books. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby at some point, I believe, for 40% off. It's so pretty, and yeah, I think like it also kind of goes well with like all the pinks in this planner. So yeah, we're just going to use Opal Mountain. So let's get started. Let's start with the sidebar. And oh my goodness, I totally forgot. Usually with these videos, I like to also kind of do a quick recap on how the previous week turned out for me, just to like show you all how the spread turned out after the pen and all that. And this is what the spread turned out. I felt like I was really in my planner for like the first half of the week, and then by like Thursday, Friday, like I just wasn't in my planner as much, and so I have a lot more of a blank stuff over here. I mean, obviously Saturday and Sunday I'm not trying to work, although sometimes I do. But I always try to kind of just use the Saturday and Sunday space as like a brain dump space, because I try not to work on the weekends, obviously. So I don't use these blocks of space as like pertaining to Saturday and Sunday specifically. But yeah, it was pretty blank over here. But I was very much in my planner on this side. And I didn't get as many goals done as I wanted to. I did do this, and then I did apply to 5 jobs, at least 5 jobs. I actually applied to 7 jobs this week, bringing my total count up to 30 jobs that I've applied to. As I've mentioned, I am on the job market right now. My current contract ends at the end of August, and I'm really, really hoping to have a job offer in hand before that happens. So I'm really trying to go hard in the paint with the jobs. And the jobs I applied to a research associate position in molecular cloning, a laboratory tech position, which actually I just got an offer to interview for next Monday, so I need to write that down in my planner. This isn't the best job, but it's better than nothing. I applied to a staff research associate 1 in the Hospital of Pediatrics. I applied to another research associate position in the Department of Health Sciences. I applied to a research programmer position, also at UC San Diego. I applied for a research assistant, level 3 at the Scripps Whittier Diabetes Institute. And then lastly, I applied to a cell biology and molecular biology lab tech position in the School of Medicine. So those are all the jobs I'm applying to. Oh, and then I totally did that. And then I did these, did that, and did that. Cool. And then I totally did this. I also like writing like little check marks next to things I've finished. It helps me feel accomplished. I started an application for a genetic counseling assistant position at the Rady's Children's Hospital, but I just haven't finished it yet, so I have not highlighted that. So that was my my week last week, on top of also working a full-time job and a part-time job. So yeah, there's just a lot going on. So let me pull that aside for now. Okay. Back to the current week. So let's start off with our weekly goals. And I always like writing a little putting a little header sticker. Ooh, I like these. Here at the top before I get into my weekly goals. Okay, so I'll grab this planet sticker. Love it. And then does this book have, oh yeah, it has some. Okay, we can use these. I like using dot stickers to kind of like mark out my weekly goals. And I've realized that 6 largish goals are are ambitious enough. That's kind of like 1.2 a day. Okay, there we go. So let's write out my goals. Okay, so these are my 6 goals, and I always try to do like 3 big goals and then 3 smaller goals. So first goal of the week is to do a computational analysis. I'm trying to analyze the genetic sequence of different types of ants. It's a new project that I've been kind of stuck on for the last couple of months. I just haven't had a lot of time to work on it because I've been working on this other massive project. And then we finally submitted that project for publication, for final publication. this morning, so I have the rest of the week to work on this computational analysis. Although the rest of the week isn't that long for me because we do have the 4th of July holiday, and then I'm going to try to take Friday off because my sister is actually flying in Thursday night, and she's going to spend a couple of days with us, and I definitely want to be there for her. And yeah, so I'm trying to take Friday off, and then we have Thursday being a holiday, and I'm starting to feel kind of sick. But it's definitely making me move a little bit slower. I have another computational analysis. I'm trying to do like a gene identity analysis of the different ants I work with, trying to understand how different types of ants express genes differently. So that's this third goal. And then my fourth goal is a writing goal. I've been working on writing a little review paper with some graduate students concerning like the male sex in the hymenopteran insects. So in case you don't know, the bees, wasps, and ants and sawflies as well, although you don't really hear about those as much, all those insects, the insects that we largely think of as like hive insects or colony insects or social insects, those belong to this larger group of organisms called the hymenoptera. So an ant, a bee, and a wasp are all hymenopteran insects. And in hymenopteran insects, it's been really well established that males don't really do much and they're not as often produced. In case you don't know, ants, bees, and wasps are mostly females. If you see any of these creatures walking about, it's probably 99% likelihood that it is a female, and that's just because males don't get produced very often, and they've always been kind of understood as just being there for reproduction purposes. They just mate and then they die, and then the females are the ones that really rule the world. But in this little review paper that we're writing, we're kind of revisiting that idea, and there's definitely been newer research that has unveiled like the important roles that males play in social hymenopterans. It's been a really interesting paper. It was not my choice to write this topic, but all my co-authors agreed on writing this one topic, and so that's what we're doing. Fifth goal is to apply to 6 to 7 jobs this week. So that is my game plan right now. My game plan was to start prepping my materials in mid to late May, which I did start doing, and then be able to hit the ground running starting June the 1st. And my goal was to apply to 5 jobs per week in the month of June. And I've been pretty good about hitting that target. I've applied to 30 jobs so far since June began, which is almost 1 job per day in the entire month of June, whereas my original plan was just to apply to 1 job per day of the work week, like Monday through Friday, but I've been definitely applying a little bit more. However, I told myself that starting in July, if I still did not have a job offer in hand, I was going to kick that up to 6 to 7 jobs every week. And so that's what's going to happen this week. Debatable about whether this is going to be achievable, given that it is a shorter week for me, but we'll still shoot for this goal. And then I put my little boxes here with mild liner, and then every time I apply to a job, I'll check off a box. The last thing I need to do, which actually I've already done quite a bit of it yesterday and Monday, was I need to really finalize all of my travel and registration and lodging costs for the Evolution Conference, which is happening in late July 26th through 30th. This is the premier conference in evolutionary biology, which is the larger field where I kind of do most of my research. I've gone to Evolution every year for the last 10 years or so, and it's kind of bittersweet because I do think that this might be my last conference, because it does seem that I am getting more traction in non-academic jobs than in academic jobs. And it might be that my next job is just not in academia. And if that's so, then I'm definitely going to start making my way out of the academic life and more into the industry jobs. And if that's so, then I probably will not be attending this conference again. So it's going to be my last one, I think. And it's kind of bittersweet. It'll definitely be a special one. I think I've booked everything so far, flight, registration, lodging. And this year it's going to be in Montreal, Canada. So if you're from Montreal or you know of Montreal, please let me know any recommendations. I also need to finalize like my abstract because I am giving a talk at this conference. It'll be my final talk at a conference perhaps. So again, really, really bittersweet. Okay, so those are my goals. I feel like this video is going to last forever, so please, please enjoy every minute of it. Okay, so I always like using this space as like an extra to-do section. And actually, so this sticker book does come with some like washi strips, and I think I am going to use those for the bottom, but I also kind of want to use these two washi tapes that I got at Hobby Lobby, I believe. I don't know which one to layer on top and which one to layer on the bottom. I think I might layer this one on the bottom. Let's do that. Really cute. And then maybe I'll just use some washi tape like right there. And then another piece right here. This is so interesting. The lined vertical is so interesting. Let's do a little full box moment right here. Cute. Maybe another one over here on Wednesday. And then I'm gonna get this Make Yourself Proud sticker. I'm gonna put this up here at the top. I always love decorating the top of the planners because I always feel like it feels a little lacking up there. If I don't decorate it, it feels a little empty. So, oh wow, we have some dot stickers there. Good to know. This book is very functional. I feel like it doesn't have a lot of decoration. So let's put a sticker up there. Like it doesn't have, I'm surprised it doesn't have like clear star sparkle stickers. I was looking for those. Like it has a little bit of them here and there, but not a lot. Like it has these two, but I was hoping for smaller ones I could sprinkle at the top. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab one of these larger stickers. Okay, so Monday already passed. I totally dropped the ball on that one. Let's grab this brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Monday already happened, and there wasn't that much going on Monday. I just taught in the evening. I'm also teaching today. I actually have to go a little early to the prison to pick up some documents. So I have to head out a little bit early today. But that's everything that's going on. I have a meeting with my supervisor Wednesday at 9:30. And then I do have a meeting to talk about that review paper I was talking about with the male sex in the insects, in the Hymenopteran insects. That actually is getting moved to about 3 p.m. And actually, I had planned to have lunch with some friends Wednesday, but I think I'm going to cancel that because I don't feel super well. And so I don't want to get people sick. If I could cancel going to class on Tuesday, I probably would, but unfortunately, I can't really cancel. It would be an incredible hassle if I canceled in terms of like the administration and the organization of things. So what I've been doing is I've just been masking up really well and trying to stay away from people and just really relying on my co-teacher to do all of the interaction stuff. I mean, usually that's how it goes. My co-teacher is the one usually that does more of the like the quote unquote teaching, and I'm more of like kind of the administrator in the classroom. It's definitely not like a standard teaching position. That's just how in our organization, how we handle it. So thankfully, I can just kind of lean back and kind of let my co-teacher do a lot of the heavy lifting and just kind of rely on them this week. However, unfortunately, we cannot teach singly. Like if one of us can't show up, then we can't hold class because our organization's protocols have it set so that we have to co-teach. We always have to have like someone else in the classroom. So you kind of rely a lot on your co-teacher to be there. Even if I'm not helping that much because I don't feel the best, just the fact that I'm there is what is allowing the class to even occur at all. But it's not COVID, it's just a cold. But I just don't want to get anyone sick. So I'm just gonna mask up and keep my distance. Okay, Thursday is the 4th of July, and it is technically a holiday. I say technically because I feel like I'm gonna have to work a little bit, like in the beginning, in the morning. And then my sister's flight arrives. I have to double check with that. Friday, we have a dinner, probably around 6. I have to double check. Saturday, we're gonna be hanging out, and then Sunday we're going to the county fair, and I'm pretty sure I'll be like completely healed by Sunday. This is definitely not an intense cold. It's just enough to make me sniffle and feel a little bit under the weather. Okay, I think that's everything that's going on. We're probably gonna plan out, a lot of things to do Friday and Saturday, but so far we haven't sat down and confirmed anything. So we're just gonna leave it like this. Okay, so let's pull that aside and then go back to this planner. I'm really trying to leave a lot of space for like to-dos and priorities and things like that. So I'm gonna put a box down for Wednesday. This is gonna be my meeting. I'm gonna pop a bunch of checklists down. I always need a lot of checklists. Maybe a little quote here. Maybe a little to-do list right here. And then I can grab some of those circle stickers. Hey, babe.
I'm gonna get in another meeting.
Okay.
So I just wanted to say I love you.
Aww.
I love you too.
I love you too. It's hot out here.
I know.
Maybe an important sticker up here. Okay, I really like how this is turning out. So let's flip the page and set up the rest of the week. Ooh, it's so hot out here in the garage. I do all my crafty stuff in the garage because I have the most space out here. But it is hot right now. I am sweating. It is like sitting in a sauna. I'll add some more of the washi strips. Maybe another full box. I'll do a full box here on Saturday. I always tend to decorate a little bit more here on the weekend because, like I said, I don't work on the weekends, or I try not to. Maybe this little "I'm so lucky" sticker right there. But I do like leaving some space for like notes and brain dumping and all that. I thought I saw some like long boxes I think would be great. Here we go. These note boxes. Put a little important sticker right there. Maybe like another decoration sticker. Checklists. I cannot have enough checklists. Ooh, I like this forge your own trail sticker. That's kind of how I'm feeling being on the job market right now. Forge your own trail. Let's add some more little dot stickers up here. I kind of want to treat this space up here as like a priorities or a top 3 space, and then have everything in the line section be meetings or like smaller to-dos. And then I'll add a little take notes section right there. And how about this? Life is a journey, not a destination. Trying to remember that. Being on the job market. And then I'm gonna add some stickers up here. Make every day count. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're good to go here. I think it turned out so cute. This is the final spread. Can't wait to fill it out. Oh, I forgot to write down Thursday at 3 p.m. we have another meeting, so let me pull that out. Okay, and I think that's it. Like I said, I think I might work a half day on the 4th and then take Friday off and then have a really nice weekend with my sister Saturday and Sunday. So I'll have a 3-day weekend here. I really, really like how this turned out. I've never used the lined vertical. So this is my first lined vertical spread, at least in the big format. And I don't think I've ever filmed a lined vertical plan with me here on my channel. So that's exciting. And this video is already way too long and I'm over my lunch break. So I think I'm just gonna set up my teacher planner on my own time, some other time off camera, and I'll let you know how all that goes. This video just took a little bit longer because I had to set up my planner and all that. So we just set up my research section, and at some point also I need to decorate the monthly for July. So that is the finished setup. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Oh, I forgot my bookmark. Good luck with all of your professional and work goals this week. I believe in you. You can do it. Have a wonderful 4th of July and a long holiday weekend if you're taking time off. And with that, I hope to see you in my next video. So until then, stay safe. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your week and happy planning. Adios.